Good evening to everyone and welcome to the 2024 Campaign Journalism Conference. I'm Anne-Marie Lipinski from the Nieman Foundation for Journalism. 2 elections ago, my former Chicago Tribune colleague, David Axelrod, and I were wondering, was there a way that we could help fortify the campaign press corps for the work ahead? The result was this conference, which tonight kicks off its 3rd edition. We at Nieman are so honored to partner again with the IOP at the University of Chicago and to bring you this stellar lineup of experienced journalists and political experts to kick off this political season. And I really want to thank all the staff members at IOP and Nieman who've worked so hard these last months to bring us this event. Hard to single people out, but if I could, Jennifer Steinhauer, Christine Hurley, Samantha Henry, and Carrie Cashmore. If you meet them, thank them. But you, the participants, are the true VIPs of this gathering, those of you who continue to do the frontline work of informing the public about the electoral processes that shape our lives and the politicians who compete to represent us. We are welcoming 200 attendees from more than 30 states. Some of the nation's largest newsrooms are represented in both English and Spanish language publications. We are especially heartened to see that more than half of the participants this year come from local or nonprofit news organizations, including some that didn't exist the last time we did this conference. Our team at the Nieman Foundation chronicles and studies the considerable headwinds that you face, from diminishing newsroom resources to the struggle against the growing forces of disinformation and polarization. We've been thinking a lot about these forces, which have grown stronger since the last election, and our current group of journalism fellows at Nieman, some of whom are also here this weekend, and other fellows from around the globe have been focusing this year on examining the erosion of democratic institutions through the lens of a growing assault on the press. Unfortunately, in this international group, most countries hear echoes of this, including our journalists in the US. We hope this conference will help strengthen your skills and energize you for the essential work ahead. And I hope it inspires you and also challenges you to think differently about how you do your work. Take away wisdom, but don't take away conventional wisdom. Please join me now in welcoming Heidi Heitkamp, who knows a few things about political campaigns. She was the first woman in North Dakota's history elected to the US Senate and now serves as the new leader of the IOP, which in my view is a vital institution. Heidi.
Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie, and good afternoon, everyone. We are thrilled that you're all here, and I had to kind of smile a little bit as my staff was telling me what you all ranked among your highest interest level in the program that we sent in, and it was covering candidates who don't want to be covered. And I thought, I resemble that remark. So I come to this from a completely different angle, but with a full-on appreciation for how critical you are and how desperate we are to make sure that local journalism becomes vibrant, that we see candidates like Soros vetted in ways that didn't happen in the last election. And we know that that's the job of local media. And so we're just very, very excited to have you all here, to have you all network with each other, swap notes, and hopefully build a whole new series of relationships that will help you move forward. But this wouldn't be possible without the incredible help of the Nieman Foundation. You might imagine that it's always interesting when we collaborate with people that we have friendly competition with. Nieman is with our institution with Harvard, our worthy competitor, down the road and parts north. And as you know, we've seen a terrible limitation of local media. We witnessed the direct link that erosion and disinformation brings when we operate in a vacuum and there isn't an opportunity to bring sunshine and light and information to the people. So we're proud and grateful for all of you having taken your time to come here to prepare for the 2024 election. We've been able to bring some of the nation's most seasoned and battle-tested reporters, producers, and subject matter experts from legacy media organizations to share their wisdom and practical techniques to the newer and those newer to the profession like bloggers and internet posters. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize the founders that made all this possible. The Joyce Foundation has long been dedicated to policy solutions at the state and federal level and sees journalism as critical to that mission of promoting democracy. The McCormick Foundation is essential to our city, the city of Chicago, through its promotion of those engaging in improving their communities and is currently focused on supporting investigative journalism. The Emerson Collective is a longstanding friend to journalism and to the IOP and has an ambitious agenda we are proud of to be part of uplifting local media. And last but never least, the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation. It's really easy to say that if you watch public television, isn't it? Continue its historic commitments to the role of journalism in a responsive democracy. We're grateful to them all. Now it is my pleasure to introduce an OG in Chicago political journalism. When my staff gave me that label of OG, I thought it meant old guy. But I guess it means original gangster, is that right? Right, Axelrod? He is a legend in this town and a legend across the country. Also the founding director and the brainchild of the IOP. The reason why I'm here in Chicago is his commitment and his fortitude and his belief that there is better days ahead for the American democracy and for global democracy. Along with him will be former Democrat and Republican party leaders Tom Perez and Reince Priebus. David, Reince, Tom, come on up.